Hello everyone, I am Mrs. K. Vanitha, working as an assistant professor in the Department of ECE at K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology. In this lecture, we are going to see about clippers under the module diodes in the course electronic devices. So one of the applications of the diode is clipper. Clipper can be defined as the electronic circuit that clips off the unwanted portion of the AC input signal and provides only the described voltage range. It removes either positive or negative half cycle of the AC input signal. Working of the clipper circuit. So as far as working is concerned, the clipper circuit will have the linear element called as resistor. Non-linear element is nothing but diodes. It does not contain any storage devices, nothing but capacitor. The best example of the clipper is the half-wave rectifier. It either positive or negative half of the AC signal is allowed to pass through the circuit. These clippers are often limiting the voltages, currents and amplitudes, so that it is otherwise called as slices. Since it slices the positive or negative half cycle of the input signal. Types of clippers. There are three types of clippers basically: series clipper, shunt clipper and dual clippers. In this lecture we are going to see about series and shunt clippers. The series and shunt clippers further divided into positive clipper as well as negative clipper. In this series positive clipper, it clips off the positive portion of the input signal. Here the diode is connected in such a way that the arrow is pointing towards the input. It is connected along with series to the output load, where the load is the resistor. This is the circuit diagram where the diode is connected in series with the load. Load is nothing but the resistor, arrow mark pointing towards the input. So in the series positive clipper, this is the input signal. When the input signal is applied to the circuit, the diode will be in the reverse bias condition during positive half cycle of the input signal. So it does not conduct the current flow. So the positive half cycle will be clipped off. During negative portion of the input signal, diode will be in the reverse bias condition, forward bias condition, so that it allows the current to flow through, so that it will be appeared at the output side. So negative portion of the input signal will be appeared at the output side. The series negative clipper, the diode is in the reverse manner, so that when you apply the positive half cycle of the input signal, it allows the diode will be in the forward bias mode, so that it allows the current to flow through. So that we'll be getting only the positive portion of the input signal. When the negative portion of the input signal is applied at the input side, the diode will be in the reverse bias condition. It will block the input signal, so that will not get any output signal. That is, then the negative portion of the output signal is clipped off. Shunt clipper, the diode should be connected to the load in a parallel manner. So the diode is connected to the load in a parallel manner. Here, if you are connecting a resistor, nothing but load over here, the diode is in parallel to the load. So in the shunt positive clipper, when you apply your positive half cycle at the input side, diode will be in the forward bias condition, so it allows the current to flow through, which will be connected to the ground. There will be no output at the output side. When you apply the negative portion of the input signal, the diode will be in the reverse bias condition, so it will block the negative portion of the input signal is blocked by this diode, will be getting the output at the output side as the negative half cycle of the input. Similarly, shunt negative clipper, the direction of the diode is reversed. When you apply the positive portion of the input signal, diode will be in the reverse bias condition. It will block the positive portion of the input signal, so the positive portion of the input signal is appeared at the output side. When you apply the negative portion of the input signal, diode will be in the forward bias condition, so it will allow the current to flow through. It will be connected to ground. There is no output at the output side, so negative portion of the input signal is clipped off. So in this lecture we have seen what is meant by clipper and what are the components inside the clipper, what are the types of clippers, series, shunt and positive and negative clippers. Thank you.